what's up guys, Freddy F1shf1nger here, and I am bringing you some more VGC battles, and this time I've decided to go with a sand offense team. That's why you see a Garchomp, a Tyranitar, and a Ferrothorn, and Rotom fits in just about every team, and then Novan and Tentacruel kind of just fill the slots, I guess. I don't know. And we're up against a Rain team, or a Perish Trap team. Oh fuck. Oh no, I really don't want it to be a Perish Trap team. Oh no. I see the Gengar and the Gothitelle. Okay, I'm gonna plan for that because that is some bullshit. That is some Class A bullshit, having to deal with Perish Trap teams. And as such, I'm going to have my Tyranitar lead, because I also am slower than the Politoed, so that's cool. And who else can deal with the Perish Trap team? This is difficult. This is definitely difficult. I don't think I've got another one that can really deal with that quite well. Maybe Garchomp. Let's hope Garchomp can do that. And then I'm guessing I will bring Ferrothorn and probably Noivern. I'm not sure. This is difficult, guys. I'm not quite sure, but there's the Gengar and the Scrafty, so it's definitely Perish Trap. I'm calling it now before you even see it. Of course, I forgot that Scrafty got the Intimidate, which sucks, but the Scrafty will go for the Fake Out on whichever Pokemon it prefers, and then the Gengar will Mega Evolve and go for a Perish Song. I am calling that right now. So, I am going to go for a Crunch with the P-Tar on the Gengar. And then I am going to, I guess, I think I'll Mega Evolve, and I will go for, I'm not sure what the Dragon Claw would be good enough to kill it. I know Earthquake will, but of course I'd hit my T-Tar. Doesn't matter, I'll go for the Earthquake, I just don't want to be Perish Trapped. There's the Mega Evolution, there's the Fake Out on the Garchomp, like I called, there's the Perish Song. Can Crunch kill it off? No, it cannot. Well, that stinks. The sand is up, that's hurting the Gengar a little bit, which is pretty nice. Now, the obvious move for my opponent here is to go for the Double Protect. Let me think. I think I'll go for the Rock Slide because I hit both, and then I will go for a Dragon Claw on Scrafty. Not that I think it matters, simply because of the Double Protects, which of course I see. Disappointing. Alright. So, I can't even see the Gengar's health. Hold on. 6.3 to 8.3. Right. The good thing is that he can't stay in. He can stay in, of course, but then he dies. Interesting. I'm going to go for the Rock Slide like I tried to last time, and then I will go for a Dragon Claw, probably on the Scrafty, but he's going to swap out into, I thought he was going to swap out into the Gothitelle. The Gothitelle's on that side. Okay, so that's the whole point of my opponent's team here, to trap me in and put up Perish Songs, like you guys are saying. And I'm guessing both of these Pokemon have Protect as well. I really wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. It blows, but I really can't do anything about it. I really dislike Perish Song teams. Dismay, ultimate dismay. And so then Garchomp dies and Tyranitar dies. Just like that. Yeah, that blows. And then I bring in Noivern and Ferrothorn, because that's what I've got left. Good thing is that Boom Burst will do a number on any Pokemon that my opponent has and can possibly have, etc, etc, you know, all that sort of stuff. And Power Whip will do pretty nicely on the Politoed. Yeah. I mean, not that... See, I don't need to target the Gothitelle anymore because even though the Shadow Tag's a problem, I only have these two left, so... I don't get anywhere. So I'm going to go for the Boom Burst and the Power Whip. And wow, that Politoed survived a lot. That Guppertoad did a lot as well. And of course, the Politoed. Oh my god, the Politoed survived because of that Reflect. Oh, you're killing me. You are killing me. And the Double Protect is inbound. So, this is just shithouse. This is shithouse. Honestly, really, I can't blame people for doing tactics like this. I really can't. See, the problem is that it's so viable. So if anything, I've got to blame Game Freak for the fact that people can come up with this stuff. If you know what I mean, because this is just so frustrating. It's just so evil, like literally the ways around a Perish Song team, because there are some, mind you. There's having stuff that can swap out of Shadow Tag, really, is what you want. So that's Ghost types and Flying types. Well, of course, I had Noivern in here, but I was reluctant to use that from the beginning because I was hoping that the Crunch would kill the Mega Gengar, which of course was not what happened. So, I'm going out on a limb and hoping that Protect can get rid of Perish Song, if that's a possibility. I seriously doubt it, but at this stage I can't win anyway. So, Noivern's falls to 0, as does Ferrothorn's. Yeah. So hopefully we won't come up against that again. Okay. This is another Sand team. I didn't just realize it straight away. I picked it up quickly, but not straight away. But it's another Sand team, so it's a Sand team off, if that's a thing. I don't know. In any case, the Chandelure is a bit of a problem, which prevents me from just bringing Ferrothorn from the start. It's not saying that I can't, but it is frustrating, and it means that I have to play around that. I can bring Noivern from the beginning, so I will be doing that, and I'm thinking that I may as well bring Rotom-w. So I'll do that, and on top of this, I'm of course going to bring Ferrothorn, and I guess Garchomp would make a decent backup, or Tentacruel could as well. Very interesting. I want to bring Garchomp, but see, the Rotom stops the last 3 Pokemon that I can bring. Tentacruel hasn't even got to go yet. I might bring Tentacruel, but that means we don't have any of our big sand Pokemon, which is kind of ironic. Fortunately for me, my opponent brings Gliscor and Rotom. That's cool. I'm okay with him doing that, because they don't particularly touch either one of my Pokemon here. So I think I'll go for a Boom Burst. Nice and powerful starting Boom Burst. And my opponent may go for the Protect on the Gliscor, because he won't want to get burnt by the Rotom. So I think I'll go for a Thunderbolt on the opposing Rotom-w, as he didn't go for that. So maybe he outspeeds my Rotom. He does indeed, and he's got Ice Fang. Good call. Good call. And he goes for Discharge. Okay. Not bad. Not a bad play at all. But that means I'm going to go for another Boom Burst, and on this turn I'm going to go for a Hydro on the Gliscor, because I don't think he'll go for a Protect. He could, but okay, he did. Of course he did. Oh, why didn't I pick that? Why didn't I pick that? Because I'm thinking probably. He went for Volt Switch on my Noivern, and that's Noivern down. But it's not terrible, because I can still deal with this Gliscor. I'm not particularly worried about it. It's more just frustrating more than anything else. As Ferrothorn actually is my better option here. So I'm going to bring in Ferrothorn, and I'm going to go for the Leech Seed on the Garchomp, and I want to get a rest off to bring Rotom back up to health. So hopefully he doesn't hit the Rotom, or he doesn't hit it hard enough. He goes for a Fire Blast on the Ferrothorn. Holy crap, and I'm glad he went for a Toxic on the Rotom, because that means nothing to me once I wake up. You'll have to re-toxic me, I guess. Okay, so surprise, surprise, I'm going to go for a Protect on the Ferrothorn over here. And he could go for a Protect with that Gliscor, so I'm reluctant to hit it with a Hydro. Instead, I'd prefer to go for a Willow on the Garchomp, because it's more likely to be mixed. More or less mixed. He did go for another Toxic on the Rotom, but I did burn the Garchomp, which is pretty nice. Considering he went for another Fire Blast, I will swap into Tentacruel, and I'm thinking on this turn, he may simply Protect the Gliscor, so I think I'll go for a Hydro on the Garchomp, expecting the Protect on the Gliscor. VGC, huh? VGC, it's all about thinking and strategy and stuff. He didn't go for Protect with the Gliscor. The Ice Fang and Fire Blast combo did nothing to Tentacruel, and he gets the Leech Seed help from Tentacruel over here. And what did Garchomp die to? By the burn, of course. Not bad, so we got rid of that. And then he brings in Rotom-w. Now, the good thing about him bringing Rotom-w in is that I will be able to kill it off because my Tentacruel does outspeed, and it looks like my Rotom outspeeds as well. So I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb on that Rotom, and then a Thunderbolt on that Rotom so I can get it out of here. As the Sludge Bomb almost killed it, so I'm glad I double teamed it. And even though Tentacruel died, so does my opponent's Rotom-w. So we're down to Gliscor and something, the Rotom and the Pharaoh. and he has Chandelure, of course he does. Okay, so I'm going to go for a Protect with the Ferrothorn and Hydro on the Chandelure. Oh, he had to have Chandelure. He had to have Chandelure. Okay. If I could pull a win, that'd be good. I know this, look, for you guys out there wondering, I don't think this team that I have is good by any means. It was basically me trying to think of something that could work, but it's not quite there. My opponent goes for the Heat Wave, but that's cool because I protected. He has a Life Orb, the Hydro will kill the Shandy, and now it's 2v1. As I wanted to finish saying to you guys, I don't think that this team is very good, in case you guys were wondering. So don't for a second think that I do. This team has a lot of flaws, and I'm trying to develop something that's really solid, but I haven't quite figured out what that is as of yet. I've gone for the rest with the Rotom just because I know the Gliscor more than likely cannot touch me, and the Leech Seed will help my Pharaoh, as my opponent forfeits because he's realized that it's just going to be me waiting for Rotom to wake up and then going for Hydros, really. That was literally my plan. That was the best way to play that match out, and so that's what would have won me the thing. So that was close, but not close enough for my opponent. Anyway, let's get one more. So if we could get another win here, that means that this team is not terrible, and it means that, I mean, it's still not great, but, you know, whatever. Just ignore my banter and rubbish, because for those of you that are not particularly used to a team like this, it's a Trick Room team. The Reuniclus and the Slowking are going to be the Trick Roomers, and then Hariyama, Ampharos, and Gallade all appreciate the Trick Room, as do the Trick Roomers themselves. Chandelure is a bit of an unusual concept for the Trick Room, but, you know, it's whatever. I want to bring the Ferrothorn, because it's a nice pick for me, but other than that, I'm not really sure what I want to do. I'm really not. I mean, Tyranitar would be nice, so I think I'll bring T-Tar as a lead. I won't bring Pharaoh as a lead. Pharaoh will be a backup. I think I'm going to go ahead and... Ooh, I don't think I'll lead Garchomp either. I'll bring Garchomp as backup with Pharaoh. So then I think I'll bring Rotom, and then Pharaoh and Garchomp. Tentacruel and Noivern can sit out of this one, and I think that means I've also used every single Pokemon in my team, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool indeed. Now, this is what I want to do here. The Reuniclus is going to get crunched, and it sucks because I can see the Hariyama out there being a big threat, and I'm also expecting it to be a Guts Hariyama. which is quite possible. That's why I don't want to burn it straight away, so I'm just going to have to hit it hard. That means I'm going to go for a Hydro on that Hariyama. I will outspeed it. No, he's going for a Fake Out. Okay, so he just wanted to make sure that he got that Trick Room up. That's a good call. That is a good call. Let's see if he has that. Yeah, he's got Toxic Orb Guts. Not really surprised by that at all. Okay, so the fact that he will want to go for a close combat or a superpower on the Tyranitar means that I do not want to keep it in, and in fact, because he wants to do that, I'll bring Garchomp in because of his rough skin ability. I mean, it hurts to send in Garchomp like this and possibly lose it, but I think I have to. And then against the Reuniclus, I think I'll just go for the safe Thunderbolt, ensuring that I can get some damage off on this thing for later. Because, I mean, hitting the T-Tar right now is super obvious, because obviously I want to... maybe not, because even though getting rid of the Reuniclus is nice, it's not as relevant now that it's already got the Trick Room up, and the close combat does so much, even with that rough skin damage, my god. So, I think Garchomp is going down. I think it's pretty safe to say that. Actually, no, I've got Protect, so I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to go for the Mega Evolution and the Protect. And how much did Rotom lose to that Psychic? A fair amount. I don't think I can live another one. That really blows. It really does, but hopefully I can get a rest up. If I can't, then that's a shame, but I don't... Yeah, okay. No, not at all. Rotom's not living that. There's the close combat. Doesn't matter because you will be hit by the Sandstorm and your Toxic Orb. Nearly die. So close to dying. That's so devastating. And what I'm going to do here is go for... See, the worst part about this Garchomp is that spamming Earthquake would be the single best option for me right now. But I can't do that because I'll hit Pharaoh. So I'm going to go for a Rock Slide, and I'm going to outspeed the Hariyama and hopefully kill it off with a Power Whip. And by outspeed, of course, because Trick Room is still up, so that's why I'm saying that. You know, it's easy to forget stuff like that is on, but oh, I miss. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Wow, I missed the Power Whip. That really blows. That really does blow. The game would have been very different. Very, very different. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is expect the Gallade to want to hit my my T-Tar. Yeah. I'm going to go for a Protect, just because I can always spam Earthquake at the very end of the battle. Garchomp's Earthquake is incredibly powerful, and I will be able to outspeed everything here. Although the Gallade might have a priority move. It may, I'm not sure. I'm not used to what Gallade does, so I can't say for certain, but, you know, we'll see, I guess. And then I'll go for a Rock Slide on the T-Tar because I hit both, but I don't know whether I'm going to be able to hit or not. The Psychic on the Garchomp. Garchomp's protected. The close combat will always kill T-Tar. So now, Trick Room has finished. Thankfully. Unfortunately, the Sandstorm has as well. Do you have priority, and will Earthquake kill both your Pokemon? We will see. Something tells me Gallade gets one priority move, like Bullet Punch, probably. I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm not familiar with Gallade's moveset. Hate me if you want, but really, I don't remember the last time I've used Gallade. Probably not even competitively. I think I looked at its stats once, tried to use it, and went, nah. And that was literally the last time I've even picked Gallade. That would have been a good year ago as well, so yeah, this is definitely interesting. Good thing is my opponent cannot get a free switch in because you don't have any levitators and you don't have anything that is a flying type either, so I don't know. I don't even know why I'm thinking of switching out. I mean, my opponent would be switching out now because you're just not really going to get anywhere, I guess. From your entire team, you've got Slowking, Chandelure, and Ampharos left. Slowking would probably take the Earthquake the best, from what you've got, because I don't think Gallade has a lot of defense, especially after that close combat. The Reuniclus is low health, and I hit the Shandy and Ampharos super effectively, unless Shandy has an air balloon, but how do I know whether Shandy has an air balloon? I don't know whether Shandy has an air balloon. Do you know what I could have done all those turns ago when I went for power with the Ferrothorn? I could have gone for Protect. Because yeah, I should have done that actually, gone for double Protect. Oh well. Hindsight is a bitch, but that's one thing I do if you guys want to learn from me. At the end of my battles, I don't get rid of them straight away. I leave all of them up, and then I look through where I made mistakes to try to improve. Something I've done more as of late than earlier on, but I don't know, you guys might want to look into doing that. Just, even when I'm recording, I don't get rid of the battles I just had. I keep all of them up, that way I can have a look at the very end. But it has Shadow Sneak. All that time for Shadow Sneak. Wow, okay. What a letdown. What a massive letdown. I'm going through here talking about, you know, how bloody I still have a chance and how Gallade could have priority and whatnot, but let me think. I'm gonna do a quick calc so that you guys can know. Yeah, so I just did the damage calc, and it turns out that Garchomp would have killed the Gallade and the Reuniclus, and then from there we're down to Ampharos and Chandelure. I'm pretty sure neither of them could have survived the Earthquake because of a super effective hit, and of course I outspeed. The Slow King would have killed me off because I had nothing for it, but it's all irrelevant, really. The Shadow Sneak meant that I simply could not win at the very end. In hindsight, I think I pointed out earlier that that not going for the Protect killed off Ferrothorn because the power it missed, which sucks, but hey, what are you going to do? As you guys can see, this hyper-offensive Sand team, or I don't know if you can call it that, the offensive Sand team, I guess, it doesn't quite pack the punch that it needs to. So leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and subscribe for more Pokemon content, more VGC, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, Freddy F1shf1nger, out.